Monday. It is my lunchtime now. Roxy's blood tests are being taken today. We are ever so slightly in Groundhog Day. As I've mentioned before, she's doing exceptionally well on the treatment, so I would be very surprised if her results weren't good and that chemo wasn't going ahead tomorrow. We have more wedding stuff to do this evening. I had a bit of change to my routine today. Normally on a Monday I've been finishing work and then immediately starting the editing of the vlog, which is fine if I don't have any plans or anything, but at the moment obviously with having to go to the vets, I have to kind of rush off, do the vets, come back, and normally I like to upload about 6 o'clock because it's kind of a good time for people. I know that's around the time that I would normally watch any vlogs. Over the last couple of weeks I've noticed that it's been quite a push, and like last week I think it ended up going up at 9 o'clock at night, which is no good. So instead what I did is I woke up 6 o'clock, went straight in and did the editing. Editing normally takes me about an hour and a half to do, so it gave me enough time to still fit in making breakfast and getting ready in the morning, but it just means that I've got that extra time this evening, and it doesn't take my time up with Charlie and Chris as well. I do find that on the Monday and the Thursday when I'm doing it in the evening, it does interfere with our time, so a little bit of a reshuffle. But later I'm probably going to feel it. I'm probably going to be exhausted. It's 4:30, back from the vets, and look who's a good girl. She had her blood tests. They were happy to see that she's doing so well, weren't they? She's a good girl. Were you a good girl? You did what they said, didn't you? Yeah, so chemo tomorrow. It's really light out there at the moment. Look, it's like 4:34. Sun setting at 5 o'clock though, just before 5 o'clock. That's just so good. From Wednesday onwards, the sun sets from 5 o'clock. I'm not sure where we're going to go tomorrow. I want to just go somewhere different for her each morning because it's more stimulating for her and more of an excitement, especially where she's sat around all day long at the vets. It's nice for her. Oh, good job. Charlie's helping me open up the pizzas. Thank you. Would you mind doing that one as well, please?
Let me try it.
No, because I'd rather not, and I'd rather just focus on what I'm doing. This is a joint team effort, don't you know? This evening the boys are having pizza, and also I'm going to have, surprise surprise, in Amy's kitchen, rice mac and cheese because I love it and it's easy, and then we're going over to Chris's mum's house tonight. Thanks for your help, Charlie.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, she's really got that line.
Huh?
Got a really bad line there.
Yeah, but it's all healed now.
Yeah. Oh, sure, she's all good.
No, she's still having a chemo, but her scar has healed. Oh, look at that tummy! Look at her tummy! Yeah! Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I think there might be a bit of water on the camera, so sorry about that. We're walking through the Bournemouth Gardens, taking Roxy for her regular walk. Last night we went around to Cheryl and Steve's house and we did a little bit more wedding planning. Had a look at bridesmaid dresses, decorations.
Canapes.
Oh yeah, canapes. So yeah, that was a productive evening. So many of my vlogs start with me closing curtains or opening them. It's a lot later on, and I picked up Roxy a lot later than usual. Her blood tests came in late. I think they came in at 1 o'clock. They were slightly lower than normal, so the vet had to phone through to the consultant just to double check that she was still okay to go through with chemo, and they said yep, she's good to go, even though they are a little bit low, not to worry. But the vet has decided that what we're going to do going forward is move her chemo to a Wednesday, because it's a long day for her to be sat around. So I drop her off at 8 o'clock in the morning because that's the time that they open and I need to go to work. But she was waiting from 8 to 1 today for the bloods to come in, and then I had to go and pick her up later. So it's a long day for her. 3 weeks into chemo, she's doing well so far, although her blood's dropped. I don't think it's much to worry about because she seemed fine in herself. Obviously, next week, if her bloods are even lower, they might not be able to go ahead with it, but fingers crossed they can. And then after that, then she'll have to go back every 2 weeks. So she has the opportunity to feel a little bit better in that space of time, so it's not as intense. And here she is. Are you going to say hello to everybody, Roxy? Hey, are you saying hi? So, as you can see, she's her usual friendly self, and let's hope she stays that way. Yeah, she's definitely hungry. Oh, some news about my ring. So on New Year's Eve, we had a situation with my ring. Basically, I went to the toilet, looked down at my ring, as I do quite often, and the stone was missing. Devastated, went up, spoke to Chris. I was like, oh my god, the diamond's fallen out of my ring. And he kind of looked at me and then walked away. I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden he came back and he had the diamond in his hands. I don't know how he did, but he must have seen it glimmering on the floor or wherever it was. Since New Year's Eve, I've not had my engagement ring, so it's back now. It's been almost a month without it. I think I got it back last week. I didn't really say anything on the vlog because I was wearing a fake engagement ring from Next, which worked fantastically, or I just wasn't wearing it at all. So yeah, really happy it's back.
You nearly jumped on the banister and fell off, but where's the light? Socks. We ran off downstairs. Oh, hello! Go on, Roxy. Oh, you like socks, aren't you?
Just like socks. You can lie down. You can lie down. Okay.
Oh. You don't complain when socks does it?
Socks doesn't rain with mine.
She literally like digs her paws in.
Doesn't mean to.
No.
Oh, now look.
She's like a little puppy. You like a little puppy? Are you a little puppy?
Now we're downstairs and get a drink. Nice socks. You alright now?